Greetings everyone, please give me a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Give me a heads up, my stomach's not exactly feeling well, so I'm not sure how long this stream will go for. Let's see. Going good on Rumble. YouTube is going, Twitch is going, looks like everything's booting on up. Give me a moment to turn live chat windows and turn on my macros. Looks like everything's online now. Give me a moment to check my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Seems reasonable enough. I can click on the button. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the south side as the blue Okada player, we got Drononic. Spawn north side as the red USF, we got Major Kusate Nogi. Probably butchered that name well enough. Rifleman opener, Kubovagan opener, that's all pretty much standard. Over here, let's see, Boltons. We do have these great Bolton, Tony the Tiger Bolton. And for the US player, just got Rifleman Boltons. Here, just focusing on just less suppression, which is not going to be too important versus US. It'll still be nice, and faster rechargeability is always quite nice for legs if you'd like to micro them. Possible doctrines. Let's see, the Okada player could go for Breakthrough, Overwatch, or Elite Armor with the He's Great Bolton. Doubt he's going to go for the Yag Tiger. Overwatch is pretty much standard. All these are pretty much standard nowadays. Nothing too crazy. The US player we got Heavy Cav, was always quite nice. Rifle Company is not too common anymore, so I'd like to see it, but not necessarily be great. And Technical Support. I just want to see Rifle Company because it's at least selected probably out of all of these three right now. Less meta, but still very nice to have. 2 squads are Rifleman squads. Maybe I'm for the Captain, maybe I'm for the Lieutenant. Kuvagan push way forward. Our squad getting some damage, and he is going for a 3rd Rifleman. Not eyeing for any tech. Kuvagan takes some damage. Kuvagan, yep, falling back in the Kuvagan repaired on up right now is probably a good idea. He sees this Rifleman squad moving over here, the wounded one, so taking a lot of free damage open ground, deciding to push forward because he wants to get an advancement. He is hitting the Storm Pioneers, not hitting Kuvagan, so Kuvagan, if it takes no damage, doesn't really matter how little health it has. But getting hit by the Rifle squad now, Volksgrenadier is getting hit. Storm Pioneers push way forward, Volksgrenadiers take some damage. Kuvagan still has similar health. Our squad falling back. This one needs to also fall back. Our squad advancing. And yep, does fall back there. This one can't be going too far forward. Decides to stick to heavy cover there, which is good.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Right now I'm wondering. I know a lot of the maps like, oh, this looks like a nice map. Why is there a well in the middle of the field? There's not even trails or marks going to it. So it makes little sense of why there's a well in the middle of a field. Like,
Supply line just got cut off.
and I mentioned, what's with the tire tracks? You want to minimize driving out the field yourself, so why would you be driving out like this to over here when you could just simply just go around here? This map is very unrealistic now, ain't it? Volkswagen is trying to fall back. Now think about it as well. Look at the railroad track. It's actually in a little ditch. That's going to be horrible. This thing's probably going to be drenched in mud multiple days out of the year. A lot of mudslides on this thing. And who put a giant flag right there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure a railroad track in real life would definitely be raised up quite a bit onto some sort of form of gravel bed or something rather than being in the low ground, because the low ground would just, it would be constantly flooding mud on top of the tracks without any proper ditches. Sherman Pioneers now falling back. Kubelwagen also reversing on back. We have Battle Group HQ going on up, eyeing for some medics. Got a lieutenant pulled in the field. First name Lou, last name Tennant. In activation now, so soon he'll have access to the utility cars. Could eye for M3, but he is going for a utility car, which offers a bit more utility. Jaeger light infantry now being employed, has been employed in the field. Mounted play just simply does not really exist unless you play the campaign. I think in my mod, I sort of would encourage a bit more mounted play due to by making it so the half tracks have a bit more health but lower armor, so infantry can fight them a bit easier. I prefer Company Heroes 2 myself. Don't worry, Age of Empires 4 is still on Saturdays. And you got one of the best RTSs of all time, Age of Mythology, on Fridays. Ambulance now on the build queue. Sandbags get interrupted, but that's just a rear echelon squad. I don't think he needs to run around this. He could just gone point blank and be perfectly fine versus the rear echelon squads. Rear echelon squads are not great in general. Still better than Pioneers, but still not great. Shown Pioneers before trying to engage the Lieutenant. The Lieutenant model is right there, so that's the model has a Thompson. That goes down. And now the Lieutenant squad is falling back. Jaeger light infantry rotating around. We do have the Volksgrenadiers behind some heavy cover. More sandbags. That may have been a mistake. But got some STGs. Rifle squad gets some point blank, so that's not great. Utility guard comes for a bit of flank. Rifle squad technically won the fight, but they are not in a great spot right now. But cannon warfare on the build queue. Did he already have 2 Volks? I think so. I'm trying to think. Did he lose a squad of Volks, or he had 3 at one point in time? He must have just saved it for the Jaeger light infantry. German Pioneers now falling on back. Armor skirts now researched.
Boys, you ready to roll out?
Oh, we got a light AT mine there from the US player. Very nice. Here's some barbed wire. Are we going to see the tread buster? Maybe want to go kill off the Kubelwagen before one of the tread buster. Because it'd be a bit expensive just to kill off a Kubelwagen. Out of munitions, I heard bars are being picked on up. Did he deploy? Nope, no tread buster there. The cannon warfare received got a direct hit. And no follow-up shot. Force by the ground, unsuccessful. Good try. Engage in sandbags. More sandbags being built. Volksgrenadiers fall back to the truck. Rifle squads engaging. Getting hit by 2 squads. Jaeger Infantry finds some good heavy cover. Sturm Pioneers puts away the Minesweeper. Rifle Squad, if they advance forward, they're going to regret it with that Sturm Pioneer there. All good to focus on the Rifle Squad. You have the MG34 here. But Kenworth gets direct hit there on the utility car. Does get off range. Up north, Rifle Squad and Volksgrenadiers engage each other. Does fall back there. Jaeger Infantry trying to engage.
Incoming! American infantry!
Rifle Squad got some good heavy cover. Jaeger Infantry now getting cemented behind heavy cover as well. Most of my other computer may have bugged out with my streams. I need to double check that, but it looks fine over here. Our squad's on fall back.
The capture point is being overrun. Field promotion earned.
If I remember correctly, Company Heroes 2's community is generally larger
Ready for orders.
than even Company Heroes 3. That may have changed though. Good hit there onto the utility car. Rice Squad advancing, does get suppressed by the MG34.
Ready for duty.
Our squad down south of Volksgrenadiers engage the lieutenant. And does fall back there. Another Volksgrenadier straight forward, and this time the lieutenant will be in open ground. If I can refer taking some damage. Good hit there. Drone Pioneers now starting to fall back. What's that right there? Just a piece of the map. Sorry, from this distance here, I had no idea what I'm looking at. Rifle Squad advancing down south. MG34 does pack on up, trying to avoid the US mortar. US mortar has enough fuel to tech up. I was going to say age up. Wrong game. Volksgrenadiers advancing to some heavy cover. Smoke rounds into the Volksgrenadiers. Jaeger Infantry gets the first strike bonus. Gets some picks there. And starts to fall back now. Utility car takes out the Kuhwagen.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Frag grenade thrown. Does eat a little bit. Good hit there. Was that forced by the ground or was that just a quick shot? Hard to say. Rifleman squad took some damage there. MG34 getting some good hits. Light AT mines still exists. US player doing a good job catching up the flanks. Mortar now advancing. MG sort of fall back there. Nice smoke grenade there by the lieutenant.
A capture point is under attack.
Makes me wonder why he had a rifle grenade for the smoke because of that point blank shot. Drone Pioneers on the flank trying to hunt down the utility car, which is at full health. Though right now hitting the lieutenant. The Drone Pioneers are getting flanked by the utility car. Does get behind or in front of the hay barrel. Looking at where it connects. Even if the Panther truck connects, it will not take it out. Another US mortar. That's probably not a good idea. Utility car now getting repaired on up. Volk's getting peppered up a little bit.
Border crew standing by for the enemy
Our
is
Volk's
overrunning
advance
one of
over
our
here,
capture
hitting the
points.
rifleman squad. Incendiary grenade has been thrown, and a frag grenade in return. Both eats quite a bit of damage there. Riot squad may get the wipe there. MG34 facing the wrong angle, but may draw some fire there. Rifle squad fall back in. The MG34 technically did not need to retreat there, but a little bit too late for that. Obstratsen on the build queue. He has gone, of course, for the Overwatch auction, so no infrared STGs. US player does have a major on the field, has enough fuel for a Sherm tank, maybe just trying to save up the EZ8. And the Sheriff Panzer Quarters is holding the field. Is Panzer authorization authorized? Yes, it is. So he's pretty close to a Panzer 4 as well, so it looks like it's going to be EZ8 versus Panzer 4.
Keep those rockets firing! They need to displace! Unit ready.
Retargeting towards the utility car, however, not get a kill. Vickenwerfer fired and missed, and the Shroom partners were falling back there. Vickenwerfer does not fire it off there, only got a brief glimpse of it. Obstratsen has been upgraded to MG34. Taking some damage there. The squad's gonna fall back. Frag grenade there, unsuccessful. Vickenwerfer misses the utility car. Frag grenade over here, he does dodge it. Vickenwerfer looks like we'll skip on out there. Volkswagen is on the flank. Obstratsen Jägerline Infantry does withdraw. EZ8 has enough resources for an EZ8, and is now on the build queue. Well, I cannot speak right now, can I? Volkswagen is engaging the Rifle Squad, and Rifle Squad is trying to hit the Shroom Pioneer, while the rear squad does get suppressed by the MG34. No squad wipes. Okay, player almost has enough fuel for Panzer 4. When he sees the EZ8, he could eye to go for the Jagdpanzer instead. But the Panzer 4 course offers good anti-infantry, so it's probably a better option at this moment. He's going for another Vickenwerfer, which is probably a good way to help deal with any armor. Cutting the wire. Both Strainers do take a bit of damage. Good shot there. Rifle squad now engaging. It looks like one of those rounds bouncing against the Panzer Shrek. Frag grenade there on the Vickenwerfer gets directed there. Rifle squad does get suppressed. Infinity 4 back here. Vickenwerfer gets decrewed. Luckily he has replacement already on the field. And outright destroying the Vickenwerfer now. He has enough fuel for a Panzer 4, but he's going for the Panzer 4. We'll see. We'll try to go for arm-piercing rounds on the MG34. That would not be great versus the utility car. Utility car may receive a shot there. Yes, it does. Swing with the utility car. I don't see any tread busters in the field. Rolls a miss there on the Sherm tank. Sherm tank has taken some damage. Obstratsen Jägerline Infantry 4 trying to engage that rifleman. Sherman tank now advancing. Oaklanders push way forward. We do now have the Shroom Pioneers advancing. Frag grenade gets a good amount of damage from the Shroom Pioneers. Folks are starting to fall back. And now do have a Panther on the build queue for the Okada player. Wait, he canceled Panther before go for a Panther. Yes, he really wants anti-armor. If you want an anti-armor, like I said, I generally a bit more biased towards the Jagdpanzer. But this will give him a very powerful anti-tank asset. The US player is pretty close to another Sherman, whether it be 76 or 75. Rolls a miss there. And looks like he's forced on the ground also unsuccessfully. Obslatson engaging the lieutenant. Frag grenade thrown there. He already destroyed the heavy cover, so he would have took full damage on that, but wasn't exactly dead center. Does force on the ground there, does get a pen, but so has plenty of health, and the right squad will overrun the Vikenda Warfare, likely wiping it out. Volkswagen is trying to get a Faust off. Does not take out the Vikenda Warfare. We do now have the Panther advancing. Does send a pen onto the Panther. Rifle squad going for anti-tank rifle grenade. Connects, gets the engine crit, rolls a miss there. Panther more likely win the exchange. Easy 8 pod keep his distance, does get a bounce there. Has not the focus gunnery activated. It increases range and penetration according to his ability, so it would be making it a bit more reliable versus the Panther. Double mortars are hitting that MG. Panther is taking a bit of damage. And he is getting some pairs onto the Panther, but took severe amount of damage, starting to fall back for the Rifleman. They say Panther, I mean Shroom Pioneers. They were, of course, got caught while repairing.
Ready. Go ahead. Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Of course, the focus gunnery ability is Veteran C1, so the other one will need to take a bit of time to get that Veteran C1. However, he can easily get Veteran C1 by swapping the crew of the utility car with it, which is probably a good idea either way. Pants Faust looks like trying to be casted, but looks like the gunner went down that was trying to cast it. Wouldn't really accomplish all too much, wouldn't be going down either way, it'd just be annoying. You know, probably waste some munitions. Gonna stay on the Sherman tank. Shroom Pioneers need to fall back. Gonna work for taking some hits. Good pens there on those Sherman tanks, but they're starting to fall back now. Panther, of course, his engine still critted. MG34 over there. Got, of course, double mortar there. Pretty far forward. Barraging. He's barraging exit point. Very nice. A very good spot to do a blind barrage, just not getting lucky enough of getting hits. Did hit that Volkswagen a little bit. The other squad's starting to push its way forward. Trim tank repaired up a decent amount. Good hits there. Those drop a bar, wipes out the lieutenant. And the Jaeger infantry does pick up the bar. A very good weapon for it to pick up. Probably better for it to pick up than the Obersoldaten, since Obersoldaten's bolt action rifles are actually pretty good. Better than the Jaeger infantry. Plus, the Jaeger infantry does rely on the crits, and the bars does provide enough damage to get some crits going. Panther's getting hit pretty hard there. No focused gunnery, let alone the prioritized vehicles. Roll some misses there. Gets some pens. Utility car getting some hits in as well. Shrimp tank's gonna fall back. Utility car goes down. I wonder if that light T mine still exists. Doesn't look like it. That body went flying. Nope, light T mine still exists, which could be important. Triple catch in favor of the US player. He does have a superior number of VPs. And now we've got some repairs going.
Reinforced and ready to go. What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits?
You have now the sector assault are now available.
Grab your shit and follow me. Stick to that. A capture point is under attack.
Our squad behind some good heavy cover. Volkswagen clear out the cover with some incendiary grenades. Excellent hit there onto the Volkswagen. They may have been behind the side of cover and then exploded. May get wiped out there. Panther has prioritized fire turned on. No focus gunnery.
Capture point. Enemy armor. Field promotion. We've been promoted.
And do have a major barrage there. I think that's a improved major barrage. Though he just got for one, can't tell you if that's an improved one or not. Direct hit there from the major. Main gun destroyed there. Both these Sherman EZ8s are FC1s. They both have focus gunnery. White Frost and those sector assault being brought on in. Knocks out one Sherman tank. The other Sherman tank took a volley there.
Supply chain. The Americans have cut our supply line. We have fallen to 100 points.
Mortars firing away. Grenade thrown there. Bundle grenade does not get a captain. Good hit there on the major. Not major, Obersoldaten. A second M180 gun on the build queue. MG34 making incendiary grenade was facing the wrong way. Does not get any suppression down the Volkswagen. Will get wiped on out.
Gun crew just got wiped out.
And the Volkswagen will reclaim the MG34.
AT gun ready. Reinforcements in.
Good at there. Got a cannonball for shot rolls a pen. I got the saber rounds there, rolling multiple bounces. Sherman tank just needs repairs now.
Germans down to 75 points.
Looks like these saber rounds were not successful. Our squad's gonna push the way forward, and they're taking some severe hits. Great hits there on that Jaeger infantry. And it looks like that one, of course, had the bar picked up, so he does go ahead and drops the bar. Our squad and Captain push way forward. Captain should I to pick up that bar. US player currently has a double capture in favor, potentially a triple capture once again. Auto grenade throw, splashes some of the rifle squads, and the Panther's starting to fall back. The OKW player does have quite a bit of fuel stored on up, though I don't see a mechanized HQ on the field, so no chance of a King Tiger. He's going for the SWS half track now. Trying to decapture these points. Smoke barrage from the US player, I'm guessing. Decapture that point there. Great frag grenade there. Since he was on the correct side of cover, it was a flanking shot and was able to get full damage there. Alright, so the folks engineers entirely. This one's about to get wiped on out. Looks like a pretty good win there for the US player.
They have 25 points left.
Smoke rounds raining on in. Can I refer to as destroy the heavy cover? Panther is advancing. We've got this Easy 8 advancing as well. Bit of damage here. Obersalazzen trying to push way forward. Mortar hit misses the Obers. Does get a great shot there from the Sherman tank. Prioritized fire turned on, and the OKW player has lost the game. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay. As I mentioned beforehand, my stomach's getting a little upset, but I'll try to do another game, but that's probably going to be it for me after another game. Let's finish off the day with 2v2. Starting 3 minutes, no. Take a quick look at this. That seems reasonable enough. And double check my other computer's stream. And there we go. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Comp Heroes 2 replay. Spawn north side as the Soviets forces, we've got Ryzon. Spawn as the US forces, we've got Alexander. Spawn south side as the Red Austere forces, we've got Zanny. And spawn as the Magenta OKW player, we've got Cooper 47, also known as Cooper HUB, whatever that means. US players immediately selected the Armor Company. There is some CQB you can do over here, so the Assault Engineers early on could be very nice. Red has done an MG skip, going straight for Grenadiers. I think this map's pretty good for MGs, a lot of choke points. Soviet player immediately went for tier 2. Goes combat engineers, conscripts, into more conscripts. Don't see any mortar boltons or Maxim boltons. We have a suppression bolton from the 50 cal, which should be pretty nice.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Conscripts push their way forward. Shun Pioneers pushing the way forward. Conscripts gets inside of this garrison. There's of course no windows on the side. Does get outside the garrison. This part of the map's probably pretty good for the Shun Pioneers. Grenadiers and Pioneers pushing over here. Russian squad can't do much versus these many Grenadiers, but they also do decently well for the Pioneers. Right squad advancing forward, shy for the heavy cover. Russian squad starting to fall back. Definitely need to focus down that rifle squad. Rifle squad to retarget squads of Grenadiers as they start advancing. So they're trying to overrun them. It's going to take a lot of damage since rifle squads like to be this close range, but there's just simply too many targets. And looks like the assault engineers do spot a Grenadier squad forcing back. 4th Grenadier on the build queue for Magenta. And it looks like Magenta, or not Magenta, Red. Magenta's gone for triple Volks Grenadiers. Let's get inside that garrison. Not really a great garrison for infantry. 2 windows on the side. Volks Grenadiers get behind some good heavy cover. Shun Pioneers can get behind heavy cover here and just easily displace the conscripts. Got a maximum here for a maximum firepower. Conscripts falling back from the Volks Grenadiers. And Grenadiers going for this cutoff sector, which was decaptured by the engineers. Maxim does suppress down the Shun Pioneers. Soldiers find a good angle on these Volks Grenadiers. Hit the Healthy one squad, and Healthy wasn't standing and fighting. The wounded squad falling back, possible wipe there, but he's taking a lot of damage himself, falls back early himself. BP is currently not captured. Grenadiers push forward. This seems like a good time for a rifle grenade, but it fires a rifle grenade. Good hit there. Maybe not a flanking shot, but either way, fell back, took a bit of damage there. Conscripts falling back. Need to send over a squad to capture the VP. Right now there's double capture against the Axis players. Flamer Engineer pushed right forward. Shun Pioneers took some free damage there. And great, got more spam bots, but it seems like these spam bots are getting more and more broken. Shun Pioneers do take a bit of damage. Volks Grenadiers engaging the conscripts. The Volks Grenadiers do get suppressed by the 50 cal. And got a Maxim here. Only one Maxim on the field at the moment. Flame Engineers gain some burst on the Volks Grenadiers. Shun Pioneers severely wounded. Does merge into the Combat Engineers. Does force back the Shun Pioneers. Combat Engineers do fall back. Conscripts need to fall back relatively soon as well. Or Grenadiers, the tide of Grenadiers pushed forward. He does not have frag grenades researched. Decal may get a pretty good flank there. Some guys are a bit exposed. One guy does get suppressed. Flame Engineer is getting some great immolation. He likes his sauerkraut extra crispy. And we've got a 2-2 now deployed in the field with, I think, a Halloween skin. Double 2-2 now deployed in the field. Ambulance now on the build queue.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Leichter Panzerschmähwagen reporting.
Flame Engineers push their way forward against good damage on the Assault Engineers. Grenadiers also trying to engage, but they're not attacking properly, I would say. Possible. My voice is cracking already. Great. Possibly could have got wiped out if you really focusing down, but he did not. Maxim not falling him back. Nope. Did the game? I've been told that if I were to click on one of these other players, it's to help prevent the lag spikes like that, but it looks like that did work. So one of these players may have backed out of the game, lagged out. Possibly the US player. He's pretty idle back there. Utility car and conscripts push me forward. Nope, the US player's not pushing me forward. Is it the OKW player? I think the OKW player may have backed out of the game. Or it's simply out of the game. Don't see why he would back out of the game. Stuck once again. Two more 2-2s on the build queue for red. OKW player seems pretty idle at the moment. Wait, whenever I have the OKW player selected, yep, OKW player is out of the game. Yep. And with that, the game's pretty much over. I would recommend for the Vermont player just back out of the game at this point. Don't think you can win out in a 2v1 situation.
We are losing a sector.
Sort of keep going on for now. 2-2s had to turn on prioritize fire. Got PTRS guards here, no DPs just yet. Does abandon the 2-2 or utility car, does get out of there, trying to focus down the Thompson equipped unit there. Frag grenade on the grenadiers. Focusing down the guards is probably a good idea. Get the DPS just flowing in. Grenadiers over here just needs to be a move forward. This one needs to just keep his distance. Got the Pioneer nearby, he can get repairs while catch the point, the cutoff sector. Lieutenant may be getting wiped on out. Lieutenant does get wiped on out. Conscripts and combat engineers push away forward. We have a drop weapon there. A bazooka does lose the 2-2 to an AT grenade, looks like. The OKW player, the AI OKW player, is catching up the cutoff sector, which is important. Flame engineer is about to get wiped on out. Yeah, I think the OKW player may have just lagged out or bug splattered or some sort, because I don't think he would have quit the game. So out some pants tactician there. The US player is making some good grounds on the flank. And the US player is going for a steward, which is going to be very nice. There may be a telemine somewhere. Don't see any, but then again, I wasn't really looking for one. Fighting position going on down.
Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured. The supply line just got cut off. We're losing a capture point.
Does force him back there. Can't really approach the 50 cal too much. Of course, keep on clicking on the AI, which sort of lags out the game. Prioritize fire turned on again. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Maybe it's when the stewards already back at home. Pioneers may want to sit around and get some repairs on these 2-2s. Grenadiers firing away, force back the conscripts. So we plays a little out of the moment. Got a AI flak half track. Starting to fall back now.
All of our troops have been lost.
Looks like the Soviet player is taking some losses. You're going to engage the conscripts. Is the Soviet player backed out of the game? He's moving conscripts individually forward. I'm not sure what the Soviet player is doing. Soviet player's taking a lot of losses, like he's not there. Of course, the AI sent the SWS half track over here.
Good work, comrades. This now belongs to us.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Maxim's starting to fall back now. We got these forces pushing way forward. Flame Engineers and Rifle Squad.
Establish our supply lines.
Soviet player has gone for guard rifle combined arms tactics. But Sword just idle there. Rifle Squad and Flame Engineers pushing way forward. Flame Engineers starting to get wiped on out. 2-2 is doing a good job of hitting everything. In a 2v1 situation, this should be easy win for the allies, but yet they are somehow having trouble versus 2-2s. Which mass 2-2s can be very effective. I don't even know what's going on at this point. Are the allies just AFK now? The Stuart's been here for quite some time. Did the game bug out?
That radio humming. Orders coming in.
Did it get... Is there some sort of desync? Going for double Stuart? I don't even know at this point. I'm gonna fast forward because I have no idea what's going on right now. Soviet players pushing forward with a couple units. Yeah, this feels like some sort of big desync going on.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Yeah, everything just... I have no idea what's going on. It has to be some sort of desync.
Our capture point is being overrun.
The Volks are engaging the guards, of course. Somehow the AI Volks just standing there was winning versus the player
300 points remaining.
guards. Lights, of course, firing away over here. But that's... Why was it firing over here? Yeah, some sort of desync has to be going on. Wait, that's also the AI barraging right there. Why would the AI be barraging there? Like, the AI is... Was it some random guy from this running this way so decided to launch a barrage on this last known location? What is the AI even doing? Okay, this... Yep, this gotta be desynced. I ain't gonna be ending that. Of course, right now, as mentioned beforehand, I only had time for one more replay tonight because my stomach's a little bit unset, so my apologies, I have to end the stream a little bit early. That desync is definitely a weird way to end the stream.